Able to see? All right. So, recording started. Hello everyone. Good evening again, and welcome to graphic designing course presented to you by Yuva. I am Sean Malvi, and I will be your trainer, instructor, or a friend who is going to teach you about graphic designing. So, I hope that I'm clearly audible, right, everyone?
Yes.
Yes. All
Yes,
right.
sir.
So let's have a quick introduction first, and then we'll continue with the session. I hope that you already had your orientation session, right? So I'll just call out your names. Let me know your full name, from where you are and in which grade you are studying, so that I'll have the background check, that like from which background you are coming from and how I'm going to teach you guys together. All right. So we'll be starting from Hiral. Can you please introduce yourself? Hey, hi Hiral. I hope that you are there. No. All right. Yeah. Iha Madan.
Yes, sir.
Please
Hi,
correct me if
everyone.
I'm pronouncing your name wrong.
Iha Madan.
Iha Madan. Okay. Okay. Please.
I'm Iha. I'm from Ghaziabad, Uttar Pradesh, and I'm currently a ninth grader.
All right. That's good. Thank you, Iha. Then Kavya.
Good evening, sir. My name is Kavya, and I am also in ninth grade, and I study in Seth Anandram Jaipuria School in Ghaziabad, Uttar Pradesh.
All right. Then Shambhavi.
Good evening, everyone. So my name is Shambhavi Thakur, and I'm living in Panchkula, Haryana, and I study in DAV school.
Okay, that's good. And in which grade you are, Shambhavi?
I'm in ninth grade.
All right. Then Shubhankar.
Hi everyone, I am Shubhankar Bhaumik. I am from Bhopal, Madhya Pradesh, and I am in 11th grade.
Right. That's good. Then Yuvani.
Good evening, everyone. I am Yuvani and I'm in class 11th and I'm from Ghaziabad, Uttar Pradesh.
All right. Thank you. Thank you, Yuvani, and thank you everyone for your quick introduction. I'll also introduce myself in a bit, but before that, let's discuss about graphic designing first. All right. So this will be more of an interactive session rather than I will be telling you that what to do and what not to. All right. We'll discuss about graphic designing, how it got originated, what are all the nuances or aspects of graphic designing, and I'll tell you the curriculum or structure of the whole workshop. All right. So firstly, I have a question for you all, and firstly, I'm not expecting any technical answer, but at least I'm expecting some answers from you all. All right. So I want to understand that what is your understanding of graphic designing? Like, what do you mean by graphic designing? If you want to answer this question, that is fine. Else, you can answer that what inspired you, or why you have chosen graphic designing to pursue here. So I want your responses, everyone. You can raise your hand, and one by one, you all can speak. Yes, Shambhavi, please.
Sir, I feel like graphic designing is a method of communication where we use virtual ideas.
Hmm.
And the answer to the second question is that I have 3 months of vacations now, so I decided to learn something new.
Oh, that's really good. Also, very good try for the definition. Yeah. Anyone else? I just want to understand that what notion you have regarding graphic designing term, like why you have chosen this particular field. You had options to choose maybe video editing or content writing or social media marketing, but you have chosen for graphic designing. So I just want to understand that what inspired you to choose graphic designing, or what is your understanding of graphic designing in your own terms. As I said, I am not expecting any technical answers or definitions. Yes, anyone else? No one? At least you can try. Yes, Ivani.
I think graphic designing is communicating our ideas visually, and I took graphic designing as my course because I think my art skills would help me in this.
Great. It will definitely it will. Great. Yeah. So just like guys, Yuvani and Shambhavi, you can also share your thoughts. And it is not necessary to answer both the questions. Any one of it, if you want to answer, that will be enough for me. just want to understand your thinking, and like as Yuvani and Shambhavi said, they are really on the right track that what graphic designing is. But I want to understand from everyone's point of view. So others, at least two more guys from you. You can try. Or should I call out your names and then you will speak? Also, like just wanted to let you know one thing that as we are discussing about the curriculum, as we are discussing about the structure, so on the basis of your interaction and participation, I will be rating you all because there are limited number of live classes. So we just want to see that how you are interacting and how you are trying to communicate, because as rightly said by both of the participants that graphic designing is all about at the end communication. We'll talk more about it, but just wanted to let you know that you all are being rated on the basis of interaction, how you are responding, and if you are trying or not. There are marks on the trials only, not on the basis of correct answer or right answer. Just if you are trying, then that is the first priority which Yuva prefers in every participant. That if they are willing to try at least, so that is the biggest quality a student or a person could have who is willing to have an internship. All right. So yeah, last time I'm asking if anybody want to say anything, else we'll continue with the answer. No one? Okay. Yes, yeah, please.
Sir, I believe graphic designing is a form of art where we
Mhm.
convey our message through visual and textual forms. And I personally got inspired to do graphic designing because in the COVID times, I was intrigued by these art forms.
That's great. Very good try. See, you all are very right that, like, if I want to tell you that what is graphic designing in one line or two line, so basically, I'll say the same that graphic designing is a form of visual communication, or it is a form of visual storytelling through which you can share your thoughts, you can share your ideas, you can express your feelings, you can spread awareness, or you can bring your imagination into reality with the help of some graphical elements in some text, right? It can also be said that graphic designing is a form of visual storytelling through which you can sell anything or you can tell anything to anyone who can visually see your designs. Right. Now, there's one more question. It is interconnected, but I think you might be able to answer it. And still, like again, I am just, I just want your guesses, wild guesses. I don't want any right answers because there is none. I just want to understand your thinking, that how far you can think. Uh, if we'll segregate these two terms, graphic and designing. So the major term I think which you all know already before graphic designing is designing only, because design is, I think, everywhere in everything you may find that it has a particular design. It is made in a certain way so that you can recognize it, right? So can anybody tell me that what do you think from where designing got originated? Like what might be the reason behind origination of graphic designing, or you can say that when or where it got originated? Any wild guesses, anyone? Yes. Yes, Shambhavi.
Sir, my guess to why designing got created is maybe
Mhm.
because to change the monotonous way of everything happens
Okay.
or how everything is made.
Yes, your answer is almost correct. Just like after listening to others' answers, I will add something. All right. Very good. Very good try. Yes, Tanmay.
So my guess is that the way of living of different people is different,
Mhm.
and everyone prefers different design according to their choices.
All right. Very
So
good.
basically, it's a form of modern living, or others can also like love traditional designs or modern designs, more futuristic designs,
All
according
right.
to their
Mhm.
likes and dislikes.
Okay. Pretty good. So we'll talk about more on modern design and traditional designs. Definitely. Good. Good try, Tanmay. Yes, Yuvani.
I think after industrialization, there was a lot of competition. So different companies wanted to stand out, and thus they focused on designing.
Very good. Very good. Good try. You are almost there. Okay, then I think Shubhankar, you also raise your hand, but yeah, please.
Yeah, I think designing was originated to like express everyone's viewpoint, or the artist's viewpoint, or the designer's viewpoint. Whoever creates the
So
things.
your first line was very, powerful, and we'll let you know why soon. That though, see, artists and designers came after design. Before design was originated, there was no designer or artist, right? There were common peoples. We'll let you
Yeah.
know more about it, but very good try. All right. Yes, Iha.
Sir, I think design came into use because people wanted to catch the attention of other people and make wanted to make themselves more appealing.
Okay. Yeah, you are also right there. See, if I like, I'll tell you now the answer. You all are very correct, but the reason which you all said is definitely the same. Though the words were different of all of you, but I think you got the gist. That either like why design got originated. Firstly, I will tell you. Then I will tell you that when and where. All right. Though the location I'm not sure about, but I'll tell you that in which year or kind of that thing. So the reason behind origination was very easy. That either someone wanted to communicate something, someone wanted to stand out, someone wanted to appeal someone, or something like that. How many of you agree with me? Like, is like out of these four, these were your answers, right? You can react thumbs up if yes. I think you might be able to get the reaction panel. Does anybody has any other thought? Okay, so I can see 5 thumbs up. So I think that you all agree with me, and you all have said this thing only. So see, you all have studied history, right? So in Stone Age, when like I think our ancestors were there, right? When no clothes, no infrastructure, nothing was there, right? From there the concept of designing came. Now you'll ask that how. So see, firstly, if you might have heard of Charles Darwin, that survival of the fittest. So the first priority at the time of Stone Age, I think maybe thousands of years back, was to survive, thrive and survive, right? But after survival, what? When you have your full stomach, when you are not feeling hungry, then what you will do? You'll try to create a tribe. You'll try to create a community. You want to talk to each other because after eating, what do you do, right? But at that time, nobody knew that they have a language because their vocal cords were not that evolved. Now, why I'm telling you this? Because if they don't know that how to speak, or if they don't know that they have a voice also, so how they will be able to communicate with each other, or how they will signal each other, how they will, as you were saying, that how they will stand out, or how they will appeal to each other by carving something on rocks, on walls, and as those symbols or those things evolved, they made sense. Then the form of language came, right? That was a kind of visual language. Like if I'm writing down something and you are able to understand it just by seeing, that is called a visual language, right? Then they realized that they have a voice also. Then the concept of verbal language came, right? But throughout the history, right, what was the initial start, or what was the spark that had created this kind of communication? That was form of visual communication, and from there the concept of design came. Now, as Tanmay and I think Yuvani was mentioning about modern design, so modern design came after industrialization. So see, like why I'm telling you, you all will be able to understand, and all these things will make sense once you'll hear it completely. Okay, how things got evolved. Now, the concept of design was already there. Are you like when in Stone Age when it got originated? So is it clear with everyone that the concept of design came?
Yeah.
Yes. After that, what happened? Like we use designs in paintings. Maybe it can be rock painting, but when the oil paints or color paints came, then humans or Homo sapiens, they started paintings also. They started multiple kinds of art and design stuff. It can be rock painting, it can be wall paintings, it can be oil paintings, mural paintings, murals, uh, carving, sculptures. There are multiple fields in the design itself. But when it became commercialized. That happened after industrialization. Why? Because after industrialization, everybody realized that we can build a brand. We can stand out with our product if we label it. It will make a brand out of it. Because before industrialization, what was happening? Like if I own a bakery, if Shavankar is owning a bakery, so we both are selling breads only. There is no differentiation. But what if Shubhankar will sell his breads by saying that these are, you know, Shubhankar's special bread? And what if I will say that this is Shravan's special bread? Now, what we have done, we have labeled our products. Now, the bread is not only the bread, it is a brand. It is Shubhankar's brand and it is Shravan's brand, right? So, what is a brand? Now that we will discuss. But are you able to understand that from where designing came? So, see, when you want to build a brand, so what are the key elements which you will focus on? You'll focus on packaging, you'll focus on logo, you'll maybe focus on advertisements, you'll focus on your products, differentiation. It can be any differentiating factor. Maybe Shubhankar is using, brown, like he's selling brown bread. Maybe he is using wheat to make bread. And what I am doing, I am making sweet bread, right? And I called it muffins. So muffin is also a form of bread, but it is sweet. It is more delicious. And in comparison to Shubhankar's bread, that is a daily, meal kind of thing, right? So now differentiating factor is the ingredients, the branding, right? How I am going to sell that thing, right? So are you able to understand the concept of brand, everyone?
Yes, sir.
All right. So if you are able to understand the brand thing, so let's play a game. Are you all ready for a game?
Yes, sir.
So now there's no need to raise your hand. You just need to say the answer directly. Now what the game is, I will give you a hint about any particular brand, day-to-day brands which you might use in your daily life, or you might have heard of that brand. Okay, I'll give you a hint about that brand. It can be tagline. Most of the time it will be a tagline. Maybe its logos representation, maybe the colors which they are using, or maybe the product itself. Okay, and you need to guess the brand name. There is no need to raise hand, because once you will say the right answer, then there is only one right answer. All right, so I hope that the drill is clear and you all are ready.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Keeping the same energy, there is an energy drink whose tagline goes like, "Dash give you wings."
Red Bull.
Red Bull.
Red Bull.
Red Bull it is. Then there is another energy drink nowadays which comes in two colors. It is dark red and I think,
Sting.
yes, Sting. Can anybody say the second color name?
Blue.
Blue.
Is it exactly blue?
Cerulean blue.
Yes, it is blue. I am just joking, guys. Because see, if you have seen the advertisement, so the bottle glows, right? It has that kind of neon texture. If you have seen, not texture, but the glow. But if you buy it, the product itself, then it is not that, bright, right? I'm loving it.
McDonald's.
McDonald's, it is correct. Then there is a white mermaid behind dark green background logo.
Starbucks.
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 Star.
Starbucks. Uh, there is a hexagon box in which a kind of bread comes, and the color of the box is blue and maybe red in it, with some packets of oregano and chili flakes.
Domino's.
Domino's.
Domino's it is. Another one is, it is very famous though. Just do it.
Nike.
Nike.
Nike it is. Then there are two logos of the same brand, and one of the logo has three stripes.
Adidas.
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 Can anybody tell me what second logo is of Adidas only?
It's
It's like a leaf shape.
Leaf. Yep.
Exactly. And can anybody tell me the reason behind two logos? Like why there are two logos of a single brand? No worries. So they were brothers. the original found the brothers wanted to separate with each other, but they wanted to keep the name because Adidas became a brand, right? So what they decided that okay, we both will keep Adidas, we both will make sportswear. What you will do, you will take up three stripes, and what I will do, I will take that leaf structure, and we both will sell without letting everyone know about that thing. Though in the common media still we think that both the brands are same, but the owners of both the brands are different. So just a fun fact. Then let's talk about some Indian brands, and if like the tagline is in Hindi, and I'm trying to convert it in English, and you have to guess the brand name, not a brand like the company's name, and the tagline in Hindi. The English meaning of that is, by having the sip of that particular drink, you'll conquer your fears.
Mountain Dew.
Mountain Dew. Can anybody tell me the tagline?
डर के आगे जीत है.
Exactly. डर के आगे जीत, right? There's another beverage brand only, which is Taste the Thunder. Yes? Anyone? Any wild guess?
Thumbs up.
Sir, could you repeat?
Taste the Thunder. Though Kavya already said the answer, it is thumbs up. All right. Two more. One is very old, but I think you might have heard of this. It goes like Zindagi ke saath bhi, Zindagi ke baad bhi.
LIC.
LIC it is. And the last one is second last one. पहले इस्तेमाल करें फिर विश्वास करें.
घड़ी detergent.
Ghadi.
Ghadi. The second last is okay. So like this is more of a personality based question, that what are the two personalities which come in your mind when you hear the term boost?
Energetic.
Virat Kohli.
Virat Kohli. I'm talking about personality, not the instinct. All right.
Okay.
Can you tell me? Okay, so Tanmay, I'm giving you this chance to redeem. What's the tagline of Boost?
I can't remember right now.
No worries, no worries. It's just a fun game. Anybody else want to try?
Our secret of energy.
Of my energy.
Exactly. Boost is the secret of my energy. And the last one, डर के okay, वो डर के आगे जीत तो हो गया. Yeah, तैयारी जीत की.
Bonvita.
Bonvita.
Bonvita it is. All right, guys. Very good, very good. You all were able to guess 100% of the brands. I was not expecting that because some of the advertisements like LIC is not there on the TV, I think, right now. So now, what pattern you have observed through this game? Anyone? There is a pattern which we were following. All right, I will tell you. Just by hearing the tagline, just by getting to know about the packaging, just by getting to know about the logo design or even the colors of the logo, or a basic hint about the brand, you are able to guess the brand name. Now, what this thing is called, you already know.
Influential marketing.
No, it is branding. So, though very good try, but influential marketing is a bit different. I will tell you that also. So, branding basically means, we are talking about branding, right? So, branding is basically deciding the look, feel, and appearance of your product while building a story around it. Can anybody tell me, just by having a sip of Mountain Dew, how I will conquer my fears? Will I be able to do that?
No.
No, right? But they are building a story around it. And most of us buy that story because we are seeing Hrithik Roshan jumping off a cliff after having a Mountain Dew. It is very cool. So why not? I should also try. Right? Taiyari jeet ki. When a mother is seeing an ad of Bonvita, what she will feel? That how I can be a good mother if I'll like I will be a good mother if I will give 2 spoons of sugary powder with milk to my son or to my daughter, so she will win in her or his life. Now, is there any, like, I think you all have studied science till now. Is there any scientific research that by having Bonvita, how I'll pass my exams or how I'll get first rank in any athletic sports.
No.
No, sir.
No, right? But they are building a story around that product. They're selling that product with that story, that we buy that story, not the product. We buy that story means that we trust or we believe on that story, and on the basis of that story, we get that product and we get used to it because the product is, maybe it is good or bad, but we don't know. But we buy that story first. So that story will be with you throughout. Now, how you will be able to communicate that story? With the tagline, with the logo, with the theme, right? And with the advertisements at the end. So by using branding elements, if you are selling or if you are promoting your product through multiple channels, then what is the term called for this thing? Can anybody tell me? You already know.
Marketing.
Marketing and advertising. So you all are very intelligent, you know everything. So see, now there are three terms: branding, marketing, and advertising. Now, are these three clear to you all?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So now tell me, what does a graphic designer will do in all these three things? As you already know that what branding
Design
is.
logos.
Sorry. Yeah, please repeat. Sorry, I
Branding.
missed it. Okay, in branding, what the graphic designer will do?
Designing the logos.
Yes, from choosing the colors for a particular brand to choosing to designing a logo, or creating the tagline, not the tagline in a way that crafting that tagline, but how that tagline will be presented, right? If you'll buy Nike shoes, on the shoe box it is written that just do it, right? So how you're placing that tagline so the people will read it, right? Or when you will see a advertisement of Bonvita in newspaper, so how Tayari Jeet Ki is written there, where it is placed, the tagline, that is really very important. If you will not read that tagline, if you will not read that picture, so how you will buy the story, right? Or sometimes there is, you must have seen this, that buy a jar of this or that and you will get a mug free. You must have seen this. So where you will put that free mug, that is also very important, because user will buy your product by seeing the free thing with that, right? If you are not a regular customer of a particular product, and if you are seeing that with this product I'm getting a free thing, so most of the time, which I have seen in my life, we urge to buy that product if we are getting something free from it. So how you will place that free product there on the advertisement? There comes the play of a graphic designer, because graphic designer will decide that where I will put my product in the advertisement, where I will put the image, where I will put the tagline, how all these things together will make sense. So from choosing the colors of a brand, from designing a logo, till selling it to people, graphic designers play a very important and major role, right? Is it clear, everyone? Am I
Yes,
making
sir.
Yes,
sense?
sir.
Yes.
Yes, sure.
Yes. Are you able to connect the dots between all these things?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Right. Now there's one more question. So there are many types of graphic designers. All right. What do you think what we are going to do here? Like if you'll get into an internship, like I'll tell you the answer though, but what do you think what you will be doing? Anyone, any wild guess? It is just a discussion.
Graphic design.
Yeah. In graphic designing, what you will do? Like what you will create there?
Maybe logos.
Okay. Yes, Tanmay.
Sir, basically, as an intern, we can create like posters, like digital posters,
Mhm,
and also marketing like on website, so
mhm,
that it will be attractive. The website will be attractive,
mhm.
and also some kind of animation that will like attract the customers directly.
Exactly. So see, now why I was asking this question, because I wanted to tell you that graphic designing is a very broad term. All right, though I think you all got the gist of it, but anyways, I'm going to tell you that how graphic designing is a very broad field, because there are multiple sub fields in graphic designing only. See, some part of architectural design comes under graphic designing. Some part of interior design come under the umbrella of graphic designing. UI UX design comes under the umbrella of graphic designing. Logo designing or vector designing comes under the umbrella of graphic designing. And there is social media designing also. So these are multiple sub channels which come under the umbrella of graphic designing, because graphic designing is a very broad term. Anything which you are creating digitally with the help of some graphics, it is called graphic designing. If you are creating a blueprint of a house also, that also somewhere comes under this term only. So where we will be focusing more on is social media graphic designing or social media designing. Why? Because most of the internships are there only. The brands which we discussed about mostly focus on social media designing. Somebody mentioned about influential marketing also. So nowadays influencer marketing is also happening. So who will create designs or videos for influencers to promote their product? Designers and editors, right? So that's why we'll be focusing more on social media graphic designing through this workshop. All right. Now there is another side of graphic designing as well. So we already talked about selling a story, selling a product, selling a design. Now, can anybody tell me an example of telling a story through your designs, where maybe you want to convey a message? Anyone?
Storyboarding.
Storyboarding is a good example, but okay, that can be considered as an example of telling a story. Good, good, Tanvir. Anyone else? Where you are not trying to sell anyone anything. No one? Okay. So how many of you have seen any poster which has the quote that save water, save life? Anyone of you have seen that kind of poster anywhere?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes,
sir.
Something like save water, save life, make your future bright, or don't harm pet animals, or in Diwali there's an thing that don't burn crackers beside any stray dog or animal. Have you seen this kind of posters or this kind of designs?
Yes, sir.
So can
Yes,
you
sir.
tell me whether they are trying to sell anything or whether they are trying to tell anyone anything? Yes,
no, they're just
So it's
spreading
just
message.
posters
Yes,
for
sir.
a
They're
cause.
conveying a message.
they're conveying a message. So I think you got your answer right. That there is not only one side, which is the business side of graphic designing, but there is another side of graphic designing too. Firstly, as Tanmay said, storyboarding. If you're creating a storyboard for anything, like see, if I'm taking a class right now, I can create a storyboard of this class also. That firstly I will discuss about that, then I will discuss about that. That can be that could be a kind of flow chart. That could be scenes that I will, I want you to picturize, that kind of thing. That you are creating for yourself to tell yourself a story that I will follow this pattern. Another thing is that if you want to spread awareness, if you want to spread or convey a message through your design, that is also you can do by telling a story through your designs, like save water, save life, maybe plant more trees, maybe don't harm stray animals, something like this. And you can give a message, even you can convey a message through your designs, right? Now it depends on you that how light that message is or how dark that message is. Now that I will leave up to you. That see, if we are talking about just nature, if we are just talking about just animals, then that is a light message that can be understood by everyone. If I'm talking about any wrong deed which is done by any human, then that is a very not dark, but that is very dense topic which you are tweaking with. So that also you can do with the help of designing, right? Because where words can't speak, designs were there to speak, right? So more than words, I think sometimes pictures are more powerful, and I hope that you all agree with me with that.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes,
So
sir.
that kind of thing also you can do with graphic designing. So it is very powerful thing and skill which you can acquire. Now I think that the concept of designing is clear, graphic designing is clear, and the terms in it. So I will just let you know about the curriculum which we are going to follow. Till now, if you have any question, any doubt, any query, then you can ask till I'm sharing my screen, and then we discuss more about the curriculum and the overall structure of the workshop. So anyone has, if you have any doubt, any query, please raise your hand and let me know if there's any doubt. Yes, anyone, any doubt, any query, anything? And if things are clear, you can react thumbs up, so that will be a confirmation for me that, yeah, we are on the same page. All right. So I hope my screen is visible, everyone.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So now I'll be letting you know the structure, the roadmap which we are going to follow as we move forward. So as you all are able to see that this is our workshop overview or introduction, right? So this class I'm taking right now, session, class, anything, discussion you can say. After this session, there will be 4 recorded sessions, one session every day. So like after today, tomorrow you will get session on fundamentals of graphic design. All right. Then you will get session on color theory. Now, what is color theory? So which color to use when, what color expresses what, that we can understand in color theory topic. All right. Then typography, that how to use fonts, how to use your text in a way that appeal audiences or that stands out, right? That we'll learn in typography. Then in exploring Canva, so Canva is a tool which we are going to use in the early stage of this workshop. As this is only 15-day workshop, so we'll be not taking any heavy software for now, and we'll continue with Canva. If you want to explore other softwares as well, then you can tell me and we can continue with that also. But I think for the workshop and for your initial internships, Canva is a good software. It works on a freemium version, so you will be able to use it for free. There are multiple tools which are there, AI tools also, which you can utilize, but you need to get to know about that. So please, I'm telling everyone this thing, that remind me of letting you know the AI tools and other tools which are available on Canva. It is your duty to remind me. Okay. Yes, because that is not covered in the recorded session, that I will tell you in the live session. Okay, so please let me know, remind me in the last live class that, yeah, this thing is pending, and I'll surely gonna tell you all the additional tools which are hidden in Canva. Okay.
Okay.
Till now, everything is clear that what will be the structure till now.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Firstly, we will be having a live session, which I'm taking right now. Then there are 4 recorded sessions. Every day you will get 1 recorded session, right? On the day of Christmas, I think we'll be having our second live session. Maybe it can be delayed like to the another evening, but yeah, we will be having that session, and that will be about Q&A. Okay, so that is not mentioned here, but between, like, after these 5 sessions, after this live class and after these 4 recorded sessions, there will be a live class. Now, can you guess what that live class will be for? Anyone? Again, any guess?
You said Q&A.
Exactly, for Q&A. Because in the 4 classes, if you have any doubt, when you can get that solved. So there is a Q&A, and that session will be totally dedicated to you all. You need to ask as many questions as you can, so that we'll have a fruitful communication or discussion there. Because I will not be having any content that day. That day is your day, and you will ask and I'll answer, or at least I'll try. Okay. So then we will have one live session in between, which will be about Q&A. Then we'll learn about layout and composition, that what is layout, how to place things together so they make sense. Then we'll understand uses of images, why images are very powerful and how you can use them in your designs. And then we will create our projects. Like firstly, we'll be creating a mood board. What is a mood board? We'll understand in that session, because one session is totally dedicated to it. Then we will understand some how to create some Instagram posts, stories, thumbnails, and other things. And at the end, again, one live session, which will be about portfolio creation. So we will be creating a portfolio of you all. How to create a portfolio, what are things to consider, how many pages should be there, how a beginner portfolio should look like. All these things we'll understand in this project. And this will be a live class again. After that, my part will be over, and there will be 4 sessions of business communication, but that will be taken by some other mentor. Okay. So I hope I'm clear with the structure. I hope I'm clear with the curriculum, everyone. If yes, then please let me know.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Any doubt, any query till now? Anyone?
No, sir.
No?
No, sir.
All right. So I'm assuming that things are making sense and I'm clear with the curriculum and the structure. Now I kept one thing for the end, which was my introduction. So I think it is a good time to introduce myself. So again, hello everyone. I'm Shravan Valvia. By graduation or by education, like I've done my graduate in engineering. I've done BTech in electronics and communication. I graduated in 2023. After that, I joined a MNC full time as an associate consultant. I'm working with Yuva for past 3 years as a part-time graphic design instructor and lead. Um, I'm doing graphic designing for past 3 to 4 years. Until now, I have served over 40 plus clients and I've done 12 plus internships and have been with Yuva since. And after, like except graphic designing, I do video editing, content creation, and social media marketing. And I have done full stack web development also. You can find me on any social media platform. Mostly, I'm active on LinkedIn, Instagram, Twitter, and you can find me on YouTube also, though I'm not regular there. But yeah, on these social media platforms, you can find me with my name and you'll be able to see me there. So we'll be happy to connect over there. And that's all from my end, everyone. So if you have any doubt, if you have any query, if you want to ask anything, you can. The stage is yours, or else we are going to wrap up the session. So if you have any doubt, if you have any query, you can think about it, you can ask. Else, I think we are going to wrap up the session. So any doubt, any query? Yes, anyone?
It's all clear, sir.
To everyone?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
All right. So I just have
Yes,
one
sir.
last request. Please turn on your cameras for I think 10 seconds. So I'll take a quick screenshot of the attendance that how many of you were there till the end. So all right. So I am able to see Tanmay. Hey Tanmay. Hope you are doing well. Others? I can see Shambhavi. Hey Shambhavi. Have you attended any previous session also? Or this is your first session?
This is my first session.
All right. Okay. So, okay,
This is
I'm
my
taking the a screenshot, everyone. If you are turning your cameras on, then please do it ASAP. All right. So you all can smile, you all can say cheese, and I'm taking it 1, 2, 3, and go. So it is done. Thank you. Thank you very much, everyone, for attending the session and for being interactive and engaging. And we'll meet in next session. Till then, bye bye, everyone. Stay creative. Peace out and happy Merry Christmas in advance. Bye bye, all.
Thank you, sir.
Thank
Same
you,
to you.
sir.
Thank
Bye,
you. Thank
sir.
you,
Thank
guys.
you.
Bye bye.
Bye, sir.